Morning all. Hope you guys are able to hear me and able to see the screen which I'm sharing, right? Can some of you please confirm from your end that you guys are able to hear me and able to see my screen or not?
I don't see the screen. Yeah, now I'm able to see the screen.
Okay, fine. So here this demonstration is all about the automation classes. Okay, what are the concepts we are going to learn from the automation? What type of benefits you are getting from the course? I think you guys already listen the things. What are the benefits you are getting while giving the demo in the manual testing part, right? Geeta and Satya, am I audible? Geeta and Satya.
Yes, I'm able to hear.
Yes, I already explained you regarding the benefits what you are getting through the course, right? Hope you joined for the manual demo also, right?
Yes.
Anyway, let's see again that what are the concepts we are going to learn from the automation part and what are the things you will get it by the end of the course through the automation testing. Everything we can see a small demo, brief introduction about the automation testing today, and actual classes will start from Monday. Okay, so if you are really interested to learn the things, please try to enroll your slot today itself to get the things. Okay, so let's get into the demo. So let me open my screen. So I don't want to explain it again that introduction about myself, right? So hope you already know that I myself Raju having a 10 plus years of experience in the testing industry and 7 plus years of experience of teaching on the field for the students. Okay, so there's a brief and basic introduction about myself, which you already explained in the previous session. So these are the concepts which you are going to learn. So coming to the automation testing. Automation testing, we are going to learn only UI testing. UI testing means user interface testing. So whenever you are seeing any application, like in day-to-day life, you are using many of applications, right? Like Flipkart, Amazon, Zomato, Swiggy. We are using many things, right? So those are called as a UA testing. What you are seeing with your eyes while or ordering a food or ordering a product, whatever it is, or call it as a UA. What are the interface we are seeing with our eyes is called it as a user interface, and the user what that person is using on that application is called it as a user interface. So we are going to test that testing. Okay, so here automation testing is nothing but name itself. It is having that the things are getting automated. We have two types of testers mainly: manual tester and automation tester. Manual tester will keep some efforts to execute the test cases to get the expected result. To get the expected result. In contradict to this automation tester, what he will do? Automation tester will do that he is going to automate the things which is executed by the manually through the manual test. So here what is mean by automation engineer? Engineer is nothing but the one who invents something new which is not exist before, right? So automation engineer is nothing but the person who is writing the scripts to automate the manual efforts, automate the manual things is called it as a automation testing. So every time automation testing won't be helpful. Sometimes manual testing has a key role. Okay, let me show one example. It will give a clear idea about that. For example, we have a project which is named as some DMart. Let's assume that we have a project. That application name is DMart software, somehow whatever it is. So in the DMart, I have total 1,000 test cases. 1,000 test cases I have. 1,000 test cases I have. Here my requirement is to run this 1,000 test cases per 1 year, once per year. If you execute those cases once per year, then it's enough. No need to execute repeatedly. Okay, just execute these 1,000 test cases once per every year. It doesn't mean that if you assume that if you execute the manual testing case for 1 minute for one test case, how many minutes? 1,000 minutes for 1000 test cases. 1000 minutes means how many hours? Let me calculate. I'm talking about the manual, it's not automation. Okay. So 1000 minutes by 60. Total 16 hours. Like 17 hours if I round the value. This is for manual testing. Here assume that we are testing only once per year. Only once per year. If you do the same thing in the automation, if you do the same thing in the automation, so we have 1000 test cases. We have 1000 test cases. And how much time it's required to run the 1000 test cases once per year? So first of all, if you want to run the 1000 test cases scripts, you need to write the test case scripts first. You have to code the first that for the 1000 test cases. For example, to code the 1000 test cases, it will take, let's assume that each test case it will take 30 minutes. Let's assume that each test case it will take 30 minutes. Means how much time it's take into 30 minutes into 30 minutes. 30 minutes means how much? How many hours it's required? Is it or not? Is it or not, guys? I think calculation is wrong. Let me do it again. 17 3 51. 5 10 hours. 5 10 hours is take. So here to write the script for 1000 test cases, if each test case script takes 30 minutes, it will take 5 10 hours. It will take 5 10 hours. So after developing the script, now you have the script. But if you want to run it a single time for 1 year, then how much time it takes? Thousand test cases will be completed in 1 hour hardly. 1 hour it will be completed. So how much time total? How much time? Am I audible? So much noise, guys. So which testing is good in this scenario? Satya. Hope you guys are able to hear me. If you are not answering anything, I don't know that you guys are able to hear me or not. Have you understand this concept? In this scenario, we have 1000 test cases. 1000 test cases. In the manual testing, no need to write the scripts. Directly, we are executing manually. If you assume that for each test case, it's take 1 minute. So total 1000 minutes it will take and it will be completed in 17 hours. If you executed that entire 1000 test cases pack once in a year. And second one is automation. If you want to run the automation pack, first you need to write the code for the 1000 test cases. To write the code for 1000 test cases, it will take 5 10 hours. So after writing the scripts, the execution will be completed within 1 hour. So total 5 11 hours will be happen for automation testing if you want to run it for the once per year. Getting my point? Satya Chaudhary Am I audible? Why you guys are sitting silent? If you are not speaking anything, how can I know that you guys are able to hear me or not?
Aju, we are able to hear you.
Okay, okay, fine. So here you can see that in this situation, manual testing plays a key role. Okay, this scenario is when we are executing these 1,000 test cases once per year. For example, if you want to execute the 1,000 test cases once per month, okay, then you can observe the scenario. If you execute once per month, here you need to take 17 into 12. 17 into 12, right? So here 5 10 hours will be common. For every month it will take only 1 hour to execute. 12 hours. 12 plus 5 10. 12 plus 5 10. So in similar way, if you want to execute once per week, okay, let's assume that you guys are running this 1,000 test cases pack for once per week. Once per week means every month we have 4 weeks, 12 months. 12 into 4, 48, right? Yeah, 12 into 4, 48. So total 48 executions are required. So 17 into 48, how much time, how many hours it will take? Into 48. So 48 into 17, right? Total 816 hours required. Total 816 hours required, right? So if you observe here, this is a manual testing. If you are going to execute these 1,000 test cases per every week, I'm writing here, for every week we are going to running the 1,000 test cases in the manual testing and automation testing. You can see the differences. Okay, so whenever you are executing that pack repeatedly, then we are using the automation testing. When you want to execute that particular pack repeatedly, then we are giving priority to the automation testing. Or else we are executing only once per year, once per 6 months, then automation testing is no use. We can complete very easily through the manual testing. Less stipulated time, we are going to finish the test cases. Okay, so next one is 1,000 test cases per week. So we already developed a scripts for the story in 5 10 hours. So after that, if we executed this pack per week, total 48 weeks we have, right? So 48 hours is required. So 510 plus 48, 558. Now you can see the importance of automation testing. So if you do the manual testing, 816 hours is required. If you do the automation testing, 558 hours is enough. So whenever the repetition of execution is increases, the importance of automation testing is increases. Hope you clear. Okay, fine. So what about Geeta? Geeta is not joined. Is she facing any technical issues? Okay, fine. So here, as the repetition of execution is increases, then automation testing importance is increases like directly proportional. Directly proportional. Okay, the consistency and the repetition is directly proportional to the importance of automation testing. Let's see what are the things we are going to learn in the automation testing. First, we will give priority to the Java basic concepts. You should be aware about the Java. Any of the one programming language is required to do the automation, but in this course we are going to teach you Java. Variables and data types, arrays, conditional statements, loops, classes, object, constructors, and all those things we are going to see. And next, Java OOPS concept, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction and encapsulation, exception handling, interface, and all the OOPS concepts we are going to learn, very, very important. And later on we can discuss about the file handlings, how to create a file through the automation, how to create a folder through the automation, how can we edit the data in the file through the automation, how can we fetch the data from the file through the automation. We are going to see all. And next, Git and GitHub. Git and GitHub is nothing but we are going to see the Git installation and commands, and GitHub account creation, exploring an account, SSH token creation, Selenium introduction, Eclipse installation and exploring the editor, and web locators, testng setup, and basic test script using the testng. We are going to write the test scripts using the testng, and then we can discuss about the testng benefits, various weights, sessions and verifications, and pop-up handling. Screenshots is a very important concept. Whenever we are facing any issue while executing the test cases, we are going to take the snaps for to record, okay, to what we can say, for the debugging purpose in the further we are going to take a screenshot. And next one, handling iframes, tabs, windows. So we have multiple tabs, multiple windows in the browsers, right? So through the automation, how can we handle, and WebDriver test failures. And types of frameworks, we have different types of frameworks: data driven, keyword driven, and hybrid frameworks we have. And later words, we can see the run selenium with testing through the Maven is the one of the build tool where we can do the automation very precise manner. And next one is Jenkins is a one of the continuous integration and continuous deployment, not deployment, continuous integration tool, where we are going to do the continuous integration with the central repository system and all. Okay. And after that, very very important framework, Cucumber BDD framework. The most of the people are using the Cucumber in the market currently. Before, they are using the testng. Even though testng is using currently, they are giving priority to the Cucumber, because this Cucumber language helps to understand the non-technical people also. Whenever the people see that project in that automation, the non-technical people will also understand very clearly what the cases these are. So manual testing people don't have technical knowledge, right? They also get understand by seeing this Cucumber framework. This case belongs to the particular one. And next one is project. We can discuss the project is about the e-commerce project, and resume preparation, and guidance on job exploration in the job portals. These are the basic things which you are going to learn in the automation testing from the UA testing. So what are the major tools covered in this course? Eclipse, Jenkins, TestNG, Cucumber, Git, GitHub, Selenium, and Java. These are the tools you guys are going to learn. So this course is hardly going to finish in the 40 days, 30 to 40, 30 to 45 days in between. If we don't have any gaps, then we can, if we don't have any lag in the classes, that if we take everyday classes from Monday to Friday, then we can easily close it in the 40 days. And every day, whenever the class is done, within half an hour or 1 hour, the institute persons will share the recording with you. It's your responsibility to download and save it somewhere. After 1 month, it's going to be the link is going to be expired. So afterwards, no one is responsible to reshare it again. Okay, it's your responsibility whenever they share in the stipulated time, like maybe often 30 days or 25 days, whatever, some expiry date will be there. So before that, you need to download and name that class count, and you can save it in your local device. It will be helpful to you for further reference. Okay, what are the additional benefits? Means they are going to provide some class recordings, and after that, I will provide some materials also. I already shown you in the previous demo session. I will show it again how the materials will looks like. So materials are common things. Unlike that other institutes, in this institute we are providing a precise materials where you can see. Then you get good vibe to read the material that will design the question and answer. And we are going to provide 600 interview question material also. It will help you a lot to learn the more things to give an interview. Okay, nowadays at currently the openings are good. I see the many openings in the LinkedIn and the Naukri. I'm not sure actually. I expected that it will be happen after the March, but I see that so many openings are available in the LinkedIn, and so many people from their respective companies posted that if anyone is need a referrals, please DM me. So it shows that a positive sign in the new year time. So please try to prepare your resumes as early as possible and try to apply for the jobs. Okay, the festival key is came early actually, so it will be happen for after March I thought, but it was, I see the boom on job notification from yesterday onwards. Okay, please try to apply as soon as possible. Prepare your resumes first, and you can apply for it. So even if after applying also, it takes some time to screen your resume, maybe 1 week or 2 week, right? Meanwhile, if you listen some classes on the automation, you will get an idea about the automation. And if you need any guidance also, I will help you to before the interview. Okay, so what type of preparation is required, I will contact you and will explain you also. So it will give a good sign to get the job opportunity in the different companies. Okay, so and that's it, all about the syllabus what you are going to. So hope you have a syllabus document. If you don't have, you can reach out the institute person, or else you can take the snap of this in the class. And this is all about the syllabus what you are going to learn. So if you have any doubts, any new person in the class today, just ask me your doubts, I will explain the things. Seems no new student is there, only Satya Chaudhary.
Yeah, Raju. So we can wind up now. So we'll start from Monday.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Raju. Thank you.
Okay, fine, ma'am. Thank you. Satya Chaudhary, if you have any doubts, reach out me. Okay, so or else you can
Yeah.
drop a message in the WhatsApp group which is created by the institute persons. So maybe you are in the batch 20, right? So there also you can drop if you have any doubts. I will clear it. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Thank you all. Have a nice day.